What is up, guys? Jake from OneHive here with our next recap video. Before we get started on this one, happy 4th of July to everybody. Hope everybody had a great weekend. It was safe. Um, Also had a lot of questions about the numbers at all of the OneHive clans. Just so that you guys know, we are doing a inter-clan scrimmage with all 4 clans. So 2.0, Invicta, us, and Genesis all sent guys in. 50 on 50 war. I will have a recap of it. But don't worry, everything is good. They will be back as soon as that war is over, and things will be back to normal. This last war with us, let's see here. It was the Polish clan. You saw a live attack that I did on it. Pretty easy war. We will go through and show what they did to our bases because they used most of their attacks, so we'll give them that respect. Obviously struggled with our Town Hall 9s, even a few 1-stars in there. And then down towards the bottom, they got, did they only get 1 3-star? Yeah, just the 1 3-star. So had a tough time with our bases. Good job to everybody at OneHive. There was one Town Hall 10 that didn't get, and obviously she was going for a 3-star there, 82% 1-star. That sucks, but no problem. One of the Town Hall 10s did get 3-starred by Tim, excuse me. We'll go over that attack later. And everything else 3-stars. So awesome job. Really enjoying. Had a lot of questions also about the new system that we're using. Nothing much has changed. We're still calling bases all the same stuff we always did. It's just a matter of we are not allowing bases to be called bases to be held for the 12 hours that we used to. We've cut it way back. This way people are encouraged to get their attacks in earlier. And if not, if they don't, aren't able to or don't want to, it doesn't hold people up from doing their attacks. But let's get to some of these. Tim taking on number 8. Really nice attack. Very low-level heroes on this one and low-level walls. Besides that, had the level 2 Inferno Towers and the Max Expos. Everything else pretty much Town Hall 9 level. So not the hardest base, but it was the one that we got 3-starred, so I wanted to show it. Tim did an excellent job just dropping down a golem, his heroes, some wizards behind to create the funnel there, and then let those golems go in and start tanking for the CC troops. He did bring a poison, so that's going to see a little bit of poison action there. We'll zoom in a little bit because obviously everything's going down right here pretty quickly. Right there, the witch finally steps in. She's going to go down with that poison. Everything except for the balloon. The balloon's going to, it's not going to take that out. It doesn't have enough damage, especially at level 1 there, to completely take the balloon out. But you see it's still doing damage up until right there, so the spell does last a little while. And it is effective against these low-level ground troops. Right there, the Queen takes out that air defense, or excuse me, the Inferno Tower, and the air defense goes down now. Tim has 2 air defenses taken care of, has the defensive Queen taken care of, and an Inferno Tower. Obviously, we know what's happening now. He's going to send the Lava Hound part of the attack in, and everything is going to go down really quickly. With him only having the 1 Inferno Tower left and only 2 air defenses. Just not enough to get the job done. Right here, we'll start to watch as the first rage goes down. That the direction on that airstreak pointed sort of in like that. I don't really understand, but whatever. It was pushing the Lava Hound around a little bit, but that does very little to the attack. Right here, finally sends his last Lava Hound in. A few more balloons on the backside. And it is pretty much over as soon as that last air defense goes down. There's just not enough defensive. Look at the wad of balloons he's got left. Unbelievable. So many balloons. Had the freeze left over. Didn't need it. I guess he had that just in case the first Inferno Tower didn't go down. So went ahead and used it on that. I probably would have just not used it. Maybe they would have popped that last Lava Hound. But he used it, and he drops a balloon on the backside to help with cleanup. So very nice job. Not a lot of pups left, but enough to get the job done. And those balloons sort of ended right there. The last Lava Hound popped at the very end. The balloon sort of ended near the high HP building, so that helped as well. Good job, Tim. All right, number 10. Actually, this base was 3-starred numerous times. Let's see who all did it. Byron, FB, Lunchbox, I think was the first one. I liked FB's attack, so we're going to watch it. But obviously, he had the advantage of knowing where everything was with the 3-star. But he did do a very nice hog attack, brought the poison for the CC, so I liked it. Oh, we'd watch it. Drops a minion over on the side there to start that part of the funnel, and then a couple of golems and another minion to start the right side funnel. Queen goes down. Again, I keep hearing a lot of people saying that they're really struggling with their Queen. She just won't go into the base. I haven't seen it much yet. I'm not saying it's not happening, guys. I'm just saying with the proper funnel, I just haven't seen it happen a lot. I mean, she's going to target the closest thing to her that she can shoot. You know, if she has to walk right up to the wall, she's not going to work on a wall anymore to get to the closest thing to her. She's going to, if she has to reroute to move around. But you see right here, this queen is behaving just as you would think she would. You know, she's going to walk in, she's getting stuck on that on those elixir storages there, but that's the closest thing. That's what she's going to do. So keep an eye on her. The king makes it all the way into the core with that nice jump spell. Takes out the defensive queen, and he does a little work on the core there. Then the hogs come in, just sort of a 2-finger drop, and saved a few for some surgical on the back end. You know, just a real nice deployment like FB always has. Starts dropping his heal spells here. This is his first heal spell, and he's halfway through the base, so you know he's looking good. Notice the queen down there, still I think behaving perfectly rationally, doing what I would want her to do, honestly. Right there, drops the second heal. All of his hogs are deployed at this point. Love how quickly he got the wizards on the backside down on those high HP storages. They're going to be cleaning up real easily there. Have plenty of time. And on that last heal there, again, he had those 3 heals just for a very small portion of the base, so he could really keep his hogs standing in heals. Right there, the last defense goes down. We'll fast forward. The queen is working on the wall now, but it only makes sense. She's stuck in there. She's got to get into that town hall. Again, I feel like she's doing better. I'm not saying it's perfect. I think the AI is an improvement over what we used to have. All right, moving on. Let's just move down 1 here and look at Shadow taking out number 11. Another really nice hog attack. Shadow does not have his dark spell factory done yet, so he's just going to do it the old-fashioned way, coming in with a couple of golems. His first set of wall breakers got taken out there. With the golems finally move in, start tanking everything, and he drops his wizards and queen, and then backs them up with some more wall breakers. He had a few extras, so that was good. Does get the wall taken out. Everything starts moving in. He drops his 2 sets of witches down. Skeletons are going to move in, and he just uses the rage to take out the CC troops. Waits nice and patient until the funnel was fully created. And everything was being taken care of, then drops his king. The king's going to work his way right in, and immediately the queen's, she's engaged. He's going on to his hogs. Drops a giant, and then just, surgical hogs. Here's his, textbook surgical hog attack. Just working his way around, dropping the hogs on each defense that he can target on the outside. And then as they start working their way in, he's going to start dropping heal spells for those that make their way to the core, where there's bombs, where there's, just where they start slowing down. You'll see right here, they get to that second layer, higher HP buildings. They slow down. He keeps them healed up. So very, very nice job there. Almost everything taken care of at this point. The queen is, again, here's another example. I don't see anything that she's doing here that what I wouldn't say is correct. You see right there, she starts to work on a wall, she recalibrates, goes on to something else. So a little bit of a slow reaction, I guess you could say, but she's not just working on walls for no reason anymore. So I think that's an improvement. Just the hogs running around getting the cleanup. He's got wizards. He's got the king. Just killed it. Awesome attack, Shadow. All right, let's look at one more. I had to throw something different at y'all. So we're going to watch Noah bring a Redhead attack, a very nice one, as a matter of fact. Just a GoVaLo. He did have a couple of hogs, but he didn't really, just those were used strategically. It wasn't part of the attack, really. Just drops his 2 golems down, just going to let them start working their way in. Obviously, they're going to wrap their way around that as they get to the defenses. One of the hogs right there, smart. Nothing's targeting it. The hogs are doing all the tanking. Or excuse me, the golems doing all the tanking. And just help those golems go ahead and get moved in a little quicker so they could get the aggro on the CC. Then he can drop his heroes down and they're safe. Right here, troops coming out. These troops are coming out. Drops his a heal and a jump. And I think the heal maybe was I don't know, might have been a misclick because he really had nothing in there yet. Goes ahead and drops the redheads. They get running up in there. The poison spell taking care of all the CC troops for the most part. And then right here, the Valks are going to take out those first few buildings and then take the jump into the core. Obviously, once they get into that core, they're going to have no trouble with it. A lot of buildings there. They thrive on that when it's close like that. Run over, take out the queen real quickly. And he even brought a back-end jump for him to let them out of the core once they get it completely demolished. But right here, pretty much the last of the air defense is about to go down. The one in the core is going down. And then, again, place that jump there so that those Valks could go to that last air defense. That's what he wants to get taken care of. The king and the Valks, they're going to go handle it. Balloons coming in from the sides and, just wrecking it. I mean, absolutely crushing the space. We'll start to fast forward. Still has a few Valks up that are doing some work down there, taking out the last few defensive buildings with those golems doing some tanking. Just a beautiful attack, really. I mean, everything about it was nice except for that, I think, misclicked heal. But just work through it. It went fine. No big deal. Didn't cause a loss of the 3-star or anything. So awesome job, Noah. Really nice attack. All right, guys, that is it. Again, awesome job to everybody at OneHive. Absolutely killed it. Be looking forward to the recaps of. I'm actually going to have a couple extra because we're doing a small war, 15 on 15 war. The people that weren't in the scrimmage, and then obviously you're going to get to see the scrimmage recap. So I hope you guys are looking forward to both of those. Hope you enjoyed this one. Until next time, Jake from OneHive reminding you guys to suck less.